Social media has a lot of influence on our daily lives. You'd
Too
be surprised.
much sometimes, actually. People don't research or vet out their choices. A lot of times they see it posted on Insta, TikTok, Facebook, Snap, and they go, yes, I'm going to do that.
A third of adults say they make diet choices based on social media. More than a third are saying this. More than a quarter have cut out all bread. Mm-hmm. More than 1 in 5 have cut out dairy entirely. 23% have skipped breakfast completely because of what they've read on social media. 28% check to see if there were facts to back it up every time.
Yeah, so 1 in 3 actually double check the post to make sure that it's valid.
27% of adults now think cutting animal products from their diet completely is the right thing to do. 65% admit they would prefer to consume dairy over alternatives. Almost half of people felt that they were ashamed to order dairy in public in front of their peers.
Oh, I'm not ashamed.
Because of this whole dairy thing.
Don't care.
I didn't realize dairy was that bad.
Where we are and where I grew up, dairy is amazing. It's amazing. But then again, did you see the thing the other day? There's people from PETA that are chaining and taping themselves to the front of some Starbucks stores because there is a incurred cost if you get the vegan milk replacement. It costs more.
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah, because it costs more to make. But they're saying that is unethical and that you're discouraging people from, being vegans.
Now, as far as, lastly, what makes a sustainable diet with eating locally sourced food, 54%, and swapping animal protein for plant-based alternatives, 41%, believed to be among the criteria as well. So we looked at social media for guidance, for ideas, for questions.
Which I'm not against, but when you see the ideas and the guidance, then go vet it out. Go fact check it. Go to Snopes. Go do some other research too. Use that as a starting point, but don't use that as a finishing point.
You can find articles on anything you want to believe. You really can.
Yes, but you can also go to Snopes and do some checking too about, if I do this, is that, there's ways to double check before you just dive into the newest, latest, greatest that you saw on TikTok.
Is bread bad for you? Is dairy bad for you? Google it and you'll find a whole list of stories as to why it is, and then some say why it's not. Depends who you ask.
Well, and it depends on why you're doing it too. You have gluten issues, there's other things. It's more complex than just good or bad. It's not Glenda the Good Witch versus the Evil Witch of the West.
Get more info now, Yes FM Facebook, Twitter at 967 Yes FM, and the Emergency Money page at yesfm.com.